Aloha, this is Kwanzaa from Hawaii Real Estate Exam Prep, and I thought I'd just make a quick video going over the entire broker's Hawaii real estate exam, so both state and national portions of your broker's exam. What you're looking at here is the PSI exam outline, which I'll have linked for you in case you want to look at it on your own. And this is the outline for the entire exam. It tells you everything you need to know about the Hawaii real estate exam. Okay, so a passing score for the broker's exam is 75%. So you need to score at least a 75% on both sections of the exam to pass. So looking over here, you can see that the broker uniform or national section has 75 questions. It has 5 questions less than the salesperson exam. So you need to score at least a 57 on the broker's uniform section to pass, and you have 150 minutes to do so. On the broker's state section, you have 50 questions worth 50 points, and you need to score at least a 38 to pass, and you have 90 minutes to do so. And then add them both together to get the combo. If you're taking both of them at the same time, 125 questions, 130 points, 240 minutes. I know over here it says salesperson slash broker examination, but I'll show you where the things are that are broker specific that you're going to have to know. Much of the broker exam is the same as the salesperson exam. I'd say they're probably 90% the same. There's just a couple of topics that are added on to the broker's exam that you need to know, and I'll show you when we get into the topics where those are. Starting with the uniform or national exam. The first topic is property ownership, and this is 10% of your uniform exam. It covers real and personal property, conveyances, land characteristics and legal descriptions, encumbrances and effects on property ownership, and types of ownership. And all these little things right here, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, these are subtopics. So within a topic, you have these major subtopics, I would say, and then you have subtopics. So it can get kind of overwhelming and confusing, but I'll show you what you can do to study at the end of the video. The second topic is land use control. So this is 5% of your uniform exam, and it covers government rights and lands, government controls on land use, and private controls. The third topic is valuation. This is a little bit bigger of a portion. This is 8% of your uniform exam. It covers appraisals, estimating value, and comparative market analysis. The fourth topic on your exam is financing, and it's a bit of a bigger topic. It's 9% of your broker's exam. And you need to know the basic concepts and terminology, types of loans, and financing and lending. Contracts, the fifth topic on your exam, is the largest. It's 20%, almost a fifth of your exam. And you need to know general contract law, purchase and lease contracts, and proper handling of multiple offers and counteroffers. Agency is 13% of your exam. You need to know agency and non-agency relationships, agent duties, and agent disclosures. Property disclosures. This is 7%. You need to know property condition, environmental and government disclosure, and disclosure of material facts and material defects. The eighth topic, property management, it's 5% of your broker's exam, and you need to know about duties and responsibilities. And you can see here under the subtopics, you can see the things that are broker only. So these are the things that you're going to have to know in addition to what the salespersons have to know. And then you're also going to need to know about landlord and tenant rights and obligations. The ninth topic, transfer of title, another smaller portion, only 6%, is covering types of deeds, title insurance, and searches, closing processes, and special processes. Practice of real estate, this is a bigger portion that covers a lot of different things. This is 12% of your exam, and it covers anti-discrimination, legislation and regulations, duties and responsibilities, and supervisory responsibilities. So this is another thing that's only on the broker's exam, and this is something that you're going to have to know, again, additionally to the salesperson information. Real estate calculations, this can be very tough for some, especially if math is not your strong suit. This is 7% of exam. And you need to know calculations for transactions and general concepts. We do have in our crash course a video going over all these formulas and how to apply them with practice problems. So if you know this isn't your strong suit, I'd highly recommend that you go to that crash course video and you watch the video, take notes, and then with our crash course, you have access to our test prep, so you can take all our test prep questions to practice. Once you have it down, there really won't be any problems. It's just learning and understanding the concepts in math. But once you get to that point, it should be no problem for you on the exam. There's a couple, tricky questions there, but we'll cover in our crash course and our test prep. Okay, moving on to the state portion of your broker's exam. The first topic is ascertaining and disclosing material facts, and it is 7 items or 7 questions on your broker's exam. This covers the Bureau of Conveyances or Land Court, Tax Office, statutory disclosures, environmental conditions, and Hawaii land history and property rights. The second topic on your broker state exam is types of ownership, and it is 3 items or 3 questions. And you need to know about condominiums, cooperatives, time-sharing plans, land trusts, and planned unit developments. Property management is the third topic on your exam, and it covers 4 items or 4 questions, and it's over the Residential Landlord-Tenant Code and commercial real estate management. This is another topic that's only on the broker's exam. Land utilization is 3 items or 3 questions. You need to know about planning, land use and zoning, county ordinance, restrictive covenants, state land use classifications, and special management areas. Then you have title and conveyances, which is 6 items or 6 questions. You need to know about estates and interests, tenancy, liens, recording systems, boundary issues, and foreclosures. Contracts, which is 7 items or 7 questions on your broker's exam, and it's about timing, contingencies, validity, and provisions. Financing covers 3 items or 3 questions, and you need to know about seller financing, Hawaii-specific institutional financing, and usury laws. Escrow process and closing statements. This is 4 items or 4 questions on your exam, and you need to know about escrow responsibilities, closing responsibilities, and closing statements. And finally, the biggest part of the exam, the state exam by far, professional practices and conduct, which is 13 items or 13 questions. It covers office management/supervision, trust accounts and handling of funds, advertising, licensing laws and rules, grounds for disciplinary action, and agency relationships and disclosure of agencies. So I know that this state portion does look like a lot less than the national, and it is by questions. It's 30 questions less. But this is the part where people have a much harder time, and this is a part where we have a lot of people who come to us and they have passed the national section, but they haven't passed the state portion because it is a lot tougher. In Hawaii, we have a lot of specific rules and regulations to protect our environment, and it comes through in this, and we have a lot of unique rules for real estate. So I would say if you're just starting to study out, I'd say go first and study the national or uniform section of your exam. It's a lot bigger, but you need to know about the uniform section of the exam before you cross over to the state part. The state exam, although it is just the state exam, it assumes that you have an understanding already of national concepts. So first, I would say study the national part of the exam, go through and take some of our national exams, and on topics that you're struggling on, go and take our topic-based quizzes, which is going to cover all these different subtopics. So you don't have to worry about all this and think about, I'm not sure if I know this one thing or this one other thing. Everything's covered. Everything's made easy for you at Hawaii Real Estate Exam Prep. So first, definitely study the national portion of the exam. Then when you feel comfortable, you're getting, I'd say, high 80s, 90s on the national exams or quizzes. I'd say move on to the state section and then see how you're doing there, because the state section will be more tough. I hope that this helps you, and if you want to look at this yourself in more detail, it'll be linked for you. I just wanted to show you that on our website, hawaiirealestateexamprep.com, everything that we do is aligned with the PSI exam outline. So you can see that I'm in our crash course plus test prep subscription, and all those topics that we just covered are all here. So you can see that each topic has a video on it, as well as practice quizzes to test your knowledge. And as we scroll down here, you can see that we have practice exams that are also made to the PSI exam outline. So we take the same ratios of questions from every topic and put them into your exam to make everything as real to your real exam as it could possibly be. So if you're looking to start studying the right way for the Hawaii Real Estate Exam, there's no better way than with hawaiirealestateexamprep.com. Mahalo.